Fleming, I want to thank you for that charming letter you wrote me.
There's no occasion to do that, Bessie.
I was afraid you might feel badly about it, but we'll always be the greatest friends, won't we?
Always.
After all, you were 18 when you asked me to marry you, and I was 16. It wasn't a very serious engagement. I don't know why we didn't break it off before.
I suppose it never occurred to us.
I'd almost forgotten about it when I came over here. I thought I'd better make everything quite clear.
I believe you're in love.
No, I'm not. I tell you, I'm having a wonderful time.
Well, who sent you the roses?
I don't know, Lord Lean.
You're not going to marry a lord, Bessie.
Have you any objection?
Well, on first principles, I think that American girls ought to marry American men. But then again, I happen to be an American man.
Pearl gave a dinner party last night. I was taken in by a cabinet minister, and on the other side of me, I had an ambassador. Just opposite was a man who had been to India. Madame Angelotti dined with us and sang afterwards, and a lot of people came on for an official dinner with their stars and ribbons. Pearl looked superb. She's a wonderful hostess, you know. Before Pearl married George Grayson, she was engaged to a boy who was in business in Portland, Oregon.
I do believe that you are quite determined to marry a lord, Bessie.
No, I'm not. I'm keeping an open mind on the subject.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Fleming, it hasn't escaped my notice that a certain noble lord is not unwilling to lay his beautiful coronet.
Don't talk like a novelette, Bessie.
It feels just like a novelette. The poor dear is trying to propose to me every time he sees me, and I'm doing all I can to prevent him.
Why?
I don't want to refuse him and then wish I hadn't.
Well, you could easily make him ask you again. Women find that so simple.
Oh, but supposing he went right away to shoot big game in Africa. It's what they do, you know, in novelettes.
I'm reassured about one thing. You're not the least bit in love with him.
I told you I wasn't. You don't mind my saying all this to you, Fleming?
Well, gracious, no, why should I be?
You're sure you don't feel sore at my throwing you over?
No, not a bit.
I am glad, because then I can tell you all about the noble lord.
Has it occurred to you that he wants to marry you for your money?
You can put it more prettily. You could say that he wants to marry me with my money.
Is that a prospect that allures you?
Poor dear, what else can he do? He's got a large place to keep up, and he simply hasn't a cent.
Really, Bessie? You amaze me.
I shan't when you've been here a month.